Typewriter of Fate Unleashed. I always thought my grandfather was a bit odd, with his endless fascination for old typewriters. When he passed, I inherited his prized possession, a vintage Underwood that seemed to hum with a life of its own. I was eager to honor his memory, but it wasn't long before I realized this typewriter was anything but ordinary. The first time it typed by itself, I was half asleep on the couch, and the clicking keys pulled me into a nightmare that was all too real. It told of a crime that hadn't happened yet, a robbery at the local bank that matched the descriptions of people I'd seen around town. The story came true the very next day, leaving me with an unsettling question: could the next story be stopped? The typewriter's second story left me no room for doubt. A fire that would start in the old library, claiming the lives of several townsfolk, including the sweet librarian who always slipped me extra book recommendations. I tried to warn them, but my frantic attempts were met with skepticism, even laughter. When it happened, just as the typewriter had described, my blood ran cold. The town looked at me with a mixture of suspicion and fear, and I knew I had to act before the typewriter decided to spill another blood-soaked tale. The latest story is different. The typewriter began clattering away as I returned from the library memorial, and the words it formed made my stomach churn. It described a murder, one that would be committed by someone shockingly close to me, my own sister. According to the typewriter, she would kill her boyfriend in a fit of rage, driven by secrets I never knew she harbored. I've never seen her as anything but kind and gentle, but the typewriter has never been wrong. I couldn't let this happen. I needed a way to stop it, to change the course of what seemed inevitable. In a desperate attempt to alter fate, I stole my sister's phone and discovered messages filled with jealousy and hurt. Confronting her might have been a mistake, but I had no choice. Her tearful confession revealed a side of her I never knew, but it was enough to change her mind. The typewriter, however, had other plans. As I returned to my apartment, I saw it typing once more, this time with my name laced into a chilling new narrative. It seemed that by altering one story, I had unwittingly become the protagonist of another, and I feared what fate the typewriter had in store for me.